weeks. As the battle for Homeland Security funding continues, it is business as usual, almost, at the Bloomington, Minnesota shopping mall, singled out for attack by al-Qaeda-linked terrorists over the weekend. The administration reaction seems to fly in the face of President Obama's recent comments blaming the media for its "if it bleeds, it leads" philosophy. Correspondent Doug McKelway is in Bloomington, Minnesota tonight.
I would say that if anyone is planning to go to the Mall of America today, they've got to be particularly careful.
A stunning warning from a man and an administration who've traditionally played down terror threats, one that stood in contrast to a later joint statement from the Mall of America, local and federal authorities, which said in part, quote, "At this time, there's no credible threat associated with the Mall of America." Secretary Johnson appeared on all 5 Sunday talk shows a day after the Somalia-based al-Qaeda affiliate al-Shabaab released an hour-long video threatening to attack the Mall of America near Minneapolis and another in Canada, shopping centers in London and elsewhere. The warning also came in advance of this week's congressional vote on DHS funding, raising questions whether Johnson's TV blitz was part political, designed to force Republicans to support funding for the president's executive actions that would block deportation of millions of illegals.
National security is an issue that typically is above partisanship and above sort of using political leverage. And so, is he trying to sort of exert some leverage by suggesting, look, we have real threats out there that need to be addressed?
The State Department today appeared to tamp down the urgency of Johnson's warning.
Our view is it's propaganda. Of course, we need to remain vigilant, as always is the case, but the point of this video was to instill fear.
White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest was pressed on whether Johnson may have overstated the threat.
No, I think the Secretary was noting how important it is for the American people to continue to be vigilant. That said, the intelligence community has said that they are not aware of any specific credible plot against the Mall of America or any other domestic commercial shopping center here in the United States.
Al-Shabaab is a well-known perpetrator of horrific violence, carrying out the September 2013 attack at an upscale mall in Nairobi, Kenya, that killed more than 60. The Mall of America, just outside of Minneapolis, is the largest in the U.S., drawing 40 million people a year. The Twin Cities are also home to the largest Somali immigrant community in the U.S. In recent years, at least 22 of them left to join Al-Shabaab, 15 left to join ISIS. One community organizer here says ideology, not poverty, drives them to jihad.
The problem is these kids have been indoctrinated, they have been brainwashed, and this is a war on ideology.
Camera crews were not allowed inside the mall today, but in a guided tour, a Fox News colleague did see a large police presence, at least 4 bomb-sniffing dogs. She was given a tour of a dispatch center which featured hundreds of TV screens of every nook and cranny of this mall, and she was assured that all packages were being screened and swabbed for explosive residue. Brett, back to you.
Doug McKelway outside the Mall of America.